America. All right. I had someone ask me on my last video, one of my very first comments in a while. So thank you, whoever left that. Forgot his name. I read it early this morning about 4 a.m. when I was starting my drive, and I just got done with a 650-mile drive. So I wanted to make this video for a while. Been kind of planning it out in my head, how to do it, what to think about, what to go over for people to train to get their first pull-up. So if you can't do a pull-up and you want to do a pull-up, this video is for you. So let's get into it. First thing you got to do, folks, we just got to hang. Get a pull-up bar, grab the bar right around shoulder width. I like to go just over shoulder width, but just experiment. As you do these, just experiment with different hand placements, see how things feel. And you're just gonna hang, and you're not gonna put all your weight on your hands so far. You're gonna use your legs a little bit. I'm using my legs. I got my feet on the ground still, but most of my weight is on my hands. I'm just kind of hanging, and I'm just kind of relaxing. And just go ahead and swing back and forth a little bit. Go back and forth like this. Just get a nice, good stretch. Okay, I also like to go around in circles. I still do this stuff just to kind of warm up on a daily basis. Okay, and just hang out. Hang out until your hands start to get a little bit tired. Once your grip starts getting a little tired, go and stand up. Take your hands off the bar, shake it out a little bit. A really good stretch too, because if you're just starting to do these things, your grip is going to get tired. So just go ahead and grab the fingers like this and just kind of pull back nice and gentle. Don't do anything crazy. Don't be torquing on yourself. Just nice and easy. Just get a little bit of a stretch. Okay, just like this. Nice, gentle, stretchy stretch. Alright, so that's where we want to start. If you've never done anything in any kind of pull-ups or anything like that, just start hanging, just like that. Use your feet, do whatever you got to do. Just get used to it, and just hang until your hands start to get just a little bit tired. Once you start feeling that fatigue, then take a little break, stretch it out, shake it out a little bit. Then you're going to do it again. This time, keep your feet on the floor. Keep using, don't, put all your weight on your hands so far. Don't take your feet all the way off the floor. Still use your legs. You can see I'm kind of using my legs as I'm coming up like this. And this time, I'm going to try to engage your scapula. Get used to engaging your scapula. Really just try to, come out like this. Kind of swing your body back, come forward, and just get used to, this is a scapula pull right here. Move around in circles, and just get used, to moving your scapula around. That's very, very important. And it's something so many people skip. I see it all the time. Your scapula, strengthening the muscles around the scapula is fundamental. And I see so many people skipping it. And it's probably because they don't have a gymnastics or an acrobatic background. Like yours truly. I used to do flying trapeze. I was a flying trapeze catcher. And we would teach people to activate their scapula. When they wanted to really learn to flying trapeze, they had to work on that strength to really learn to be a flyer. We had to teach them how to engage their scapula to the point. Now this is the next. This is as far we're going to go today. If you can't do pull-ups and have never learned how to engage your scapula, this is as far as you go. Try to go. If you can do this, you're well on your way. You're going to hang. This is full body. This is my full body off the ground now, right? All my body weight on my hands. Just pull up with your scapula. Try to do it with your arms totally straight. And then same hang, just kind of move back and forth. Okay. That's as far as I want to go today with you. Just show you those things. Try those out. Try them for a few days. Every other day, every day, whatever. Just get used to hanging. Get used to feeling that stretch in your spine. That's one thing it's really great for, especially if you're used to sitting all day, like I do. I drove almost 650 miles today. That was a long day. That's a long day of sitting. And unlike an office job, where it is sedentary, you can still get up and move around. When you're driving, I got stuck in traffic today for 2 hours. You can't go anywhere. You're in that seat. You're in that seat for usually 4 or 5 hours at a time before we can take any break. So it's very, very sedentary. I wish all trucks had a bar like this just built in. That would be awesome. That would improve the health of truck drivers so much. I don't even, yeah, it'd be hard to really imagine how much it would improve things. There should be pull-up bars and gymnastics rings all over the place. I was going to show something else today on the gymnastics rings, but I'm going to save that for a later date. If you're just getting started with training, or you can't do a pull-up, do these. Okay, start with these. 2 years ago, I wasn't able to do pull-ups. I could barely pull off like 1 or 2 without any real kind of pain in my shoulders, because I hadn't been working out that much for like 5 years. My first 5 years of driving a truck, I really didn't work out that much at all. I did a little bit of stretching. I would still do some squats and lunges, but I had always been in great shape in my teens, my 20s and 30s, until I started driving a truck. And I got out of shape. After about 5 years, I was about 240 pounds. Had a nice trucker belly on me that would jiggle when I would go across bumps in the road. And getting a pull-up bar in my truck was a huge game changer. And I just started starting just like I did now. I could do a little bit more because I had so much background, but I couldn't do a full pull-up. So all I did is just every morning I would hang from the bar, and I could do scapula pulls. I could still do scapula pulls, so I just did those. And I did those, basically scapula pulls for months. And then sometimes I would oftentimes hang off the top of my bunk, and I would just grab here, and I would just try to just pull myself up, just like this. And I would just hang like this, just do a nice static hold. And after a while, I was like, okay, it's time to do some pull-ups. And I was able to do about 4 or 5 pull-ups after just 3 or 4 months of just hanging, doing scapula pulls and stuff like that. And I was also doing other exercises as well, so it's important to just kind of get a good overall body workout, just a good full body calisthenics workout, which I'll be going over soon as I keep doing these videos. I'm still kind of new to this, so bear with me. But for those of you who've been checking it out lately, cool, thank you. If you're leaving comments, you got questions, I'll try to answer them in future videos. Until then, I think that'll do it for now. Keep coming back, because I will be going further and further into this, how you can work on it, how you can get better, other exercises you can do, full body workouts, whether it's in a truck, whether it's at home. But important, people, get a pull-up bar, get some gymnastics rings, learn how to use them. That's what I'm going to be teaching as I move along here. All kinds of stuff I'm going to do. Basically, I'm just going to show my whole philosophies of working out. But until then, next time, we'll see you.